Amazing high speed, 30 kilometers per hour. Comparable to real drift cars. Dismountable design for upgrading freely. Thrilling, challenging, great fun. The incredible Feilun Drift Racing Car. Now, let's enter into the amazing world of Feilun Drift Racing Cars together. Drift to the left. Drift to the right. Parking drift. Circular motion drift. It's so much fun. The Feilun Drift Racing Car has a special remote control. It looks like a real circular steering wheel. There is a forward button, a back button, left arrow keys, right arrow keys, as well as ABC 3-channel select buttons for frequency. The Feilun Drift Racing Car features a dismountable design. Its pre-shift motor, rear drive motor, tires, car shell, and other fittings have a variety of specifications for your selection. Now, let's practice installing the Feilun Drift Racing Car. The installation steps of the Feilun Drift Racing Car. First, check to see that all the components are complete. One car shell, one car body, one front housing gearbox, one rear housing gearbox, 4 screws to affix the front housing gearbox and the rear housing gearbox, one front turning motor, one rear driving motor, one preformed battery, one rear cartwheel group, one front axle wheel group, 2 screws to affix the preformed battery, one front and rear drive shaft, one left cartwheel in the front, one right cartwheel in the front, 4 hard tires, 2 preformed batteries, one remote controller, and one remote control antenna. Installation. The installation of car body components. Keep the vehicle flat, the front wheel at the left and rear at the right. 1. Installation of motor. When you install the motor, press the sheet metal, which is under the motor, downwards 45 degrees to ensure the motor to be in better touch. 2. Installation of front and rear drive shaft. Put the bigger gear to the right side. 3. Insert one side of the preformed motor into the car body and press the other side of the preformed motor into the car body. The installation of rear cartwheel group. Notice, put the side of the gear to the side of your body. Choose different ways of installation according to the length between the front and rear cartwheel. Please keep the rear axle wheel flat at the back if the length between the front and rear cartwheel is long. Put the rear axle wheel at the front if the length between the front and rear cartwheel is short. When installing the rear housing gearbox, please insert the right side of the rear housing gearbox and press, fix, and make it tight. The installation of front cartwheel group. Get the left cartwheel in the front, the right cartwheel in the front, and front axle wheel group ready. Put the side of the gear to the side of your body. Notice, left cartwheel in the front, right cartwheel in the front have a positioning device. Install the front housing gearbox. Buckle the side close to your body first, and then fix the side far away from your body. Notice, buckle the white color of the left and right cartwheel upward to the front housing gearbox. The installation of cartwheel tires. Put the hard tire onto the cartwheel body correctly. Notice, put on and take off firmly. There are 2 categories. 1, a soft tire for speed racing. 1, a hard tire for drifting. The installation of remote controller. Remove the battery cover with a screwdriver. Install the batteries into the remote controller correctly according to the positive and negative charges. After installing the batteries correctly, fix the battery cover onto the remote control with a screwdriver. The installation of the antenna of the remote controller. Insert the antenna into the top of the remote control. The installation of batteries. Read carefully about the positive and negative charges. 3 AA batteries. Install the preformed battery on the bottom of the car. One on the left, one on the right. Affix them with screws. Frequency switch. Match the frequency gear position, ABC, of the remote control to the frequency gear position, ABC, of the car bottom, A to A, B to B, C to C. Installation of the car shell. Cover the car shell as the steps shown in the picture. Make sure the antenna of the car body goes through the hole of the car shell. Fix the car shell tightly. Notice, fix the car head first and insert the front of the car into the car shell. Then buckle the tail of the car into the car shell. Testing. Turn on the power buttons, which are on the remote control and on the car body respectively. After the red light goes on, press the forward button and the car should move forward. Press the backward button and the car should move backward. Press the turn left button and the car should turn left. Press the turn right button and the car should turn right. Choose the ABC frequency gear positions to drift freely. Sliding. 1. Accelerate from a standing position and catch the feeling of drift. Turn to any direction you want. Press the turning button without loosening your finger and let the car move forward. The car body will start to slide. Keep sliding and turn the turning button back to normal. 2. Change the heading direction by reversing the front cartwheels. Accelerate from the standing position into drifting. Change the heading direction by reversing the cartwheels. Switch the turning button back to normal, moving forward immediately after the moving direction is turning. Start practicing drifting. 1. Accelerate from the standing position. Practice circle drifting. Accelerate from the standing position into drifting. When the drifting motion appears, press the turning button and then loosen your finger. The car body will begin to sway. Then, press the turning button quickly as the swaying direction and loosen again back to normal. Do this repeatedly and the beautiful circle drifting will result. 2. Practice figure 8 drifting. Accelerate from the standing position into drifting. Press the turning button to the reverse direction when close to the end of the circle drift, and then repeat circle drifting but in the reverse direction. In this case, you can master all the basics of figure 8 drifting. Then, after you master this basic technique, you can progress to the next level. Adjusting the car body. First, move the car forward. Then, move the adjusting needle to A if the car is skewed to the left. Move the adjusting needle to B if the car is skewed to the right. Go! Beyond speed. Easy to disassemble. Free upgrade. Crazy speed. Super cool drift. Super dazzling drift. Fantastic drift. The Feilun Drift Racing Car. Challenge speed. Enjoy the drift. Real speed, real drift. Yes, I can. The Feilun Drift Racing Car. Feilun Toys.